You both have lived overseas. You've lived in different places. Some materials don't work in certain climates.
No.
Sometimes you want to transplant things, but it might not necessarily work.
Or you might just have to do something extra. So the thing about the tiled floors, great for keeping a house cool in hot weather,
yes.
but you would need to install underfloor heating in them in North America.
Absolutely. Let's talk about marble
Yes.
as a material, because this is tried, true, tested. People love it. It adds that instant lux to your space.
For millennia, it has done that.
Right?
Absolutely.
It has been doing it forever.
Yeah.
So there's so many different options out there.
There are. So we'll talk about because we've been talking Portugal, the traditional Portuguese colours. This is a green, a great green. This is a very, very pale pink. There are much, much richer, almost peachy colours of pink. And you see full bathrooms and floors done in that.
Yes.
And then just the traditional grey.
Pink.
Millennial pink.
Millennial
Exactly.
Can't we just call it pink?
No.
It's just pink.
No.
Oh, please. And then just a grey, traditional grey too. Used
Yes.
on floors, used on countertops, sinks built out of it, everything.
Okay.
Now, the thing about marble also is, you know, just like you started to say, people are so worried that it's a precious stone, that it's going to get ruined. The beauty of marble is the patina over the years. And, you know, the best example I can give is think if, you know, travel to Rome, you see the ruins. Those marble floors, sinks, whatever you see, have been there for thousands of years, have seen war, have seen destruction, have seen tons of things, and they're still standing.
Yes.
And the beauty in them is the patina in them. So don't be worried about that.
Yes, although some people are thinking, well, I like to see it in Rome, not in my kitchen. In my kitchen,
fair point.
I don't want the red wine circle ring on my marble. So
you
if you really have to know, you have to protect it, and you have to know who you are. Like, is this the sort of thing that's going to drive you crazy? Because maybe this very precious material is not for your kitchen with the dog and the cat and the kids.
100%.
Right? So you have to figure that out.
100%. So I think one of the things that you kind of have to also figure out is, do you want a polished finish or do you want a honed finish? And what is the difference? So something like this has a very obviously glossy finish. It has a beautiful polish on it.
Yes.
And then if you look at something, for example, like this is a honed finish. So this is more of a matte finish. Now, oddly enough, Trace, most people are familiar with the glossy. But if you think about it, when the stone is actually taken out of the ground, it's like this. It's not glossy. So the gloss is actually added onto it after.
Got it.
Which speaks to what you were saying with the red wine marks, and why? Because of the etching.
Yes. I like the muted
the
wine.
honed.
The honed. I love that look.
More minimal and simple.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I think it's fantastic. Now, the other thing to think about is, Arren, if you don't mind holding that one, and I'll hold this one, the way in which the stone is actually taken out of the ground and the way in which the slabs are cut. Okay. So you'll have a cross section like this. Or you could even have the straight veining like this. Okay. Now, people are more, like if I show you these two, Tracy, which one do you know better?
That one.
Right, exactly. So this is what people are most familiar with.
Right.
This is a little bit more of a contemporary look.
I like it.
Yeah, so it's a way to do marble, but a little bit more of a modern kind of modern
curly Q.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a little demo you're going to do as well.
Yeah. All right. So here's the thing about marble. Great for heat. It's also okay, but it will discolor, and that is part of the beauty of the patina.
Yeah.
If you don't want to have that, so these are actually porcelain tiles that look like marble. And I mean, they've done a great job. Here, I'll let you hold that one. They've done a great job with really kind of recreating that marble look.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to show you and why I like the porcelain tile that looks like it, we're going to do a little demonstration. I swear I'm not going to set anybody on fire.
Are you sure?
Well, I'll try.
Okay.
So this is just actually rubbing alcohol.
Right.
And what this is going to demonstrate is, I'm going to light this on fire.
Oh, Lord.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go. So I'm just going to let that burn out, but you can imagine that if you had, I'll take that. If you had, for example, a pot on there, if you had something that was kind of like dripping over like that, I'm going to put this out right now. And the reason that porcelain is so much better than the marble is because, now touch that. There's no heat transfer. It's right.
Super. That's amazing.
And it hasn't discolored.
Yes. It hasn't discolored.
So
very good to know.
Yes.